Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Tony. Calcifer, no! Oh my god, my life flashed before my eyes. Today is a vlog. I'm going to be talking about all the things I wish I knew before I pegged. But before we get started, I'm not filming at my flat right now because I thought it would be great to do like a new environment at my friend Vi's flat, and unfortunately her demon spawn cat Calcifer is also lurking and he is very, very touchy. This is the follow-on from the strap-on review that I uploaded about 2 months ago. It's the video you've all been asking me for. It's the video you've been dying for. This is what happened. I met up with someone and we decided that it would be the good time to peg. Pegging is basically when someone without a penis, i.e. me, then wants to have sex with someone who does have a penis. So I wear a strap-on. To peg someone, it's usually from behind. You can do it in many different positions. It's pretty much like anal. So whichever position is more comfortable for your partner is the one that's going to really work. Fortunately, my partner that I was with was very comfortable with many positions. So I could try out many different positions to see which ones I liked. They were also really encouraging of me kind of exploring different aspects of things. So they were the ones who suggested that they give me a blowjob, you know, because they thought it might enhance my experience, which it really did. I didn't think I would enjoy that much, but I actually really did. It was very, very hot to look at and it was very enjoyable. I ended up using the rainbow dick because the person I'd gone with was very experienced with pegging, so I thought, you know what, they're probably used to, you know, a big size. My mistake. They hadn't been at it for a while, so so it was actually probably the worst thing I could have done was to get the biggest one and only the biggest one, because it was just that one or nothing. Luckily we eased into things and it was okay. No one hurt. He could sit down and walk perfectly fine at the end of it, thank gosh.
Did you make the moaning noises?
Did I make the moaning? Ooh, did I make the moaning noises whilst I was doing it? I think so, yeah. You know what, I really got into it, so I started moaning along with it. Even though I couldn't feel fuck all, I felt nothing. I was like, oh yeah. I think that added to it. It was really strange seeing a guy in positions that I'm normally in, if that makes sense. Like it was a really strange experience seeing the guy on their back, seeing the guy, you know, in doggy, bent over, and me just do the thrusting. There was a mirror in the room, so I was definitely checking myself out whilst I was doing it, and that made it even more hot. And I could see my form, and I was like, Jesus Christ, I look, wow. Like I was like, oh yeah. Like when I was going in and out, I was like, damn, this is what guys feel like. This is amazing. It was a really surreal experience, but still very empowering, it was very exciting. So definitely, I would definitely do it again for sure. I would say my experience was very fun. It's everything that I imagined it and more, I would say. So the whole reason why I wanted to peg someone is because I wanted to shift in power dynamic and just to experience what it was like to, you know, I wanted to feel what it felt like to, you know, yeah. And I definitely experienced that. I definitely felt very, very powerful, especially as they were giving me oral. Even though I couldn't feel anything, obviously, because it's not attached to me, but it was seeing them in that position where it's normally me in that position or a woman in that position. It was very hot, for lack of a better word. It was really hot and really turned me on. Even though I couldn't feel any of the sensations, I think it surpassed beyond that into psychologically how it felt. It kind of felt empowering for me. 100% I would definitely do it again, especially now that I'm armed with the techniques to be a pro. I definitely want to see what it would be like to strap a girl as opposed to peg a guy, just see if the experience is a bit different. Are there different emotions involved? I feel like the same kind of techniques will apply, but yeah, I'm interested to see how different it could be in a girl-on-girl situation. So one of the things I wish I knew before, or really one of the things I learned on my journey of pegging someone, is that there's a difference between pegging and strapping. So you strap a female, but you peg a guy. Exactly, right? I had no idea about it either. What I really wish I knew was how much of a workout it actually is. Kudos to all the men out there, because your thigh muscles and your leg muscles must be like up there, because I was tired. at the end of it. I felt like it was a proper workout. And I wish someone had warned me about this before, because then I would have done some more squats or something, you know, just to prepare myself. Because towards the end I was like, oh my god, I need to stop. How do you guys do it? How do people with penises keep going for so long? I have no idea. Another thing I wish I knew is about the technique. So luckily I was very fortunate. The person I was with was very understanding. That was my first time. So they definitely gave me some tips along the way, and they said by the end of it I was like a pro. I was basically like a regular schmegular guy with a dick. But the technique of it is very different. It depends on the position of things. If you're going from behind, the technique is to kind of go upwards. Yeah. It's like a kind of motion. Imagine this is the strap on. Yeah, and you have it there. It's not good to go like that, because then you're gonna get it trapped against the walls. It's true, right? Surely you can't just go.
What the hell?
The insides are shaped. It's not a straight tunnel.
Yeah.
It's not. So you can't just keep going like that, because it's going to start hurting the person, and it's not going to be comfortable. It feels right to me, or whoever's got the well, actually no, I'm presuming someone with an actual penis knows what it feels like, but obviously I can't feel anything with that. So I was only going by what he said. But basically I thought I was doing great by doing that, but in reality it was causing a lot of pain to the guy. And what I should have been doing was like sweeping under, that's it. So for missionary it's the opposite way, because you're on top. So what you should be aiming to do is like that, well, sort of like that. I think it's like that. Yeah, because they're on their back, so the person will be on their back, you'll be on top. So again, not good to go like this. You'll hit against the wall and it won't be comfortable for them. And it's not good to go like that either, because you're kind of going into their stomach, and that's not the way it's supposed to go. So down is the way to go for that one. I would say it's important to communicate, because obviously the strap-on isn't connected to me, so I don't really know what's really happening when it goes inside the other person. Like I was saying before, I was going at it thinking I was pleasuring the person, pleasuring my partner, but in reality it was making him uncomfortable. So communication is very key throughout, just to make sure everyone is still comfy throughout the whole experience, and also making sure everyone's enjoying it, really. That's the most important thing. I did get a recommendation of different types of strap-ons to use. So one I was using was like a harness put onto my legs, and he recommended that next time I could try one of the ones that were built into an underwear, which might make it a bit easier for the movement. And then someone else I knew actually recommended one that goes inside me but then also comes out, and it makes the movement more easier, I guess. He said that the way it's curved would make sure that it's not like hitting me whilst I was thrusting, so there's no pain like that. So maybe I'll look into those different types of ways of doing it, and maybe that will enhance the experience a bit more, who knows. So out of 10 I would give it a solid 8 out of 10. Solid 8 out of 10. Generous for good reason. Generous for good reason, because I had fun. It was great. It was very powerful, and I had a lot of fun. That was my experience. Let me know in the comments. I don't even know what I want you to let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments if you, actually no, please don't do that. Please don't tell me if you've done begging. Have I convinced you to try it? Just reply yes or no in the comments. That's all. I don't need the graphic details. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications for my new videos when they come out, and follow me on all my other socials, because I am way more active on Instagram. I'm a slave to the algorithm. And I will see you next time. Bye. Calcifer, come here. Can I go at you?
How are you gonna own the cat? This is
No, Calcifer, no! Stop it! Calcifer! Ah! Yes, you'll be fine. Come to me.
like a baby.
No,
cow.
Okay, that's a bad idea. Come on, that's it. No!